Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk to you about the American culture from an African perspective. So, I'll begin with my friend's story. She had been in the US for a few months. Then she met this African American girl. Her name was Sheila. So, they became friends. They exchanged numbers. And in those days, cell phones were not common. So, my friend called Sheila on the phone, and a woman answered on the other side. And their conversation went something like this. My friend dials the phone, ring, ring. Someone picks up on the other line, and she says, "May I speak to Sheila?" A woman answered on the other line, saying, "This is she." My friend quickly hangs up the phone, double checks the number, and dials again. Ring, ring. "May I please talk to Sheila?" A woman answers and says, "This is she." My friend hangs up and double checks the number about 3 times. She's now frustrated and she's doubtful that she has the right number. She thinks she has the wrong number. So she decides to call her sister. Her sister had been in the United States longer than she had been. So she tells her, "Hey, you know what? I keep calling Sheila, and someone on the phone keeps answering and saying, 'This is she, this is she, this is she.'" So, in America, someone can answer the phone and say, "This is she," instead of saying, "This is Sheila, this is John," or "You're speaking to Sheila," or "You're speaking to John." So that can be a cultural difference. Don't feel stupid. We all learn. The second story I want to share is from my own experience. My first year in America, I would see these TV ads marketing of services and products, and they seem so convincing to me. So I'd get so sucked in, and they would usually provide 1-800 numbers and say, "Call now. And if you call now, you're going to get 50% off. Don't forget to tell them Bill sent you." Who? Bill sent you. So I write down the number and then I call them. I call that number, and when the sales rep answers, the first thing I tell them is, "Bill sent me." What? I did this for 2 to 3 times. And I began to notice that the sales rep, they were so underwhelmed by my Bill sent me statements. The price of goods were what they were. It didn't matter what I said. So they only took my payment and took my address, and then that's what it was. So in America, the culture difference is their advertising and marketing can be so convincing. Sometimes they even have actors and actresses giving testimonials. So take it with a pinch of salt. So another story is of a woman who it was a first time traveling, and she said, "You know what? When I first got to the airport, the glass was so clean and I didn't see it, so I went through and bumped my head." And it is so funny now that I came and told my friends these days, anytime I act like I know it all, my friends always reminds me. They always remind me about me going through the glass, almost going through the glass. Another one talked about another story I heard is somebody going to McDonald's and asking. She went to McDonald's and asked for a cheeseburger without cheese. Oh my goodness, a cheeseburger? The main thing is cheese. So she asked for cheeseburger without cheese with Fanta. Oh my god, isn't that just bread with, in my country you'd say, "Nataka mkate na Fanta." I think that's what she wanted. So those are the little culture shock stories I wanted to share. I'll continue sharing on this topic. There is so much. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and grow with me. What is your culture shock? If you're watching this, you've gone to a different country and you've had like the most funny culture shock, the stories that you've heard. Can you share with me in the comments below? Also, culture shock doesn't have to be outside the country. It can be intercultural within the same country. Please let me know in the comments below what culture shocks you've experienced. Until next time, thank you so much for taking your time listening to this video. I will see you again next time. God bless.